Hi, I'm very glad to introduce you our position paper, How Good is NLP? A sober look at NLP tasks through the lens of social impact. I am Zhijing from Max Planck Institute. This is a joint work with my awesome collaborators from MIT, Oxford, ETH, and University of Michigan. So the main focus of this work is to look at NLP and how it can help social good. More specifically, the question can be, as NLP community, we already have our direction, like the distribution of NLP research topics we're interested in, or the style of doing that. And then the question becomes, okay, there's also another direction about social good. On this dimension, how can we interpret the existing research into that dimension? And moreover, in the future, in order to help more with social good, how can we better align NLP research to the dimension? And the approach that we take in our position paper is to zoom out and first to look at what are some important social issues. Specifically, we look into United Nations Sustainable Goals, and the top 6 goals are listed here. Then we look into NLP, recent NLP conferences and extract studies that relate to these goals. For example, on the 3rd goal, like healthcare, mental health, these issues, we have seen a relatively good number of NLP working on these domains, NLP for healthcare, NLP for mental health, and also fighting toxic language so that it helps maintaining people's mental health. Other than that, we also see a smaller number of, but still like there exists some research on NLP for education. And more significantly on the 5th goal, equality. So there are a large number of work on mitigating model bias, interpretability, fairness, and NLP for low resource languages so that we can help out these communities speaking low resource languages. Apart from the good side, we also see some lacking things. So for example, for all the other 3 aspects, there are relatively very few works on these issues, especially like issues like poverty or hunger are super important in terms of the global spectrum of what's important in social issues. And I think it remains a good question for future NLP researchers to answer. How can we use NLP to actually save people's lives or just try to tackle these important issues? Some possible thoughts include NLP for better resource allocation or NLP for career coaching, mentoring that can help change people's lives. So as a summary of contribution of our work, so our work is based on a curated paper list on NLP for social good. Feel free to refer to that GitHub repo for a more comprehensive list about overview on NLP works for social good. And in this position paper, we provide a thinking framework to evaluate the social good or even a research, what kind of research agenda might be good on NLP for social good. We supply it with case studies and categorization of NLP tasks. Moreover, we provide a practical checklist for people to check the social goodness of an NLP research direction. And this can serve as some insights for drafting future societal impact sections for NLP papers. At last, we might need your help. We're conducting a survey on what is NLP for social good. We are very happy to collect your opinion on how we can push forward this direction.